Okay, I'm going to show you how to use charcoal. So I have compressed charcoal, which, as I've said, is my favorite kind of charcoal. And it's compressed into these kind of chunks like this. Now, charcoal's burnt wood, but if you try using actual burnt wood, it doesn't work very well. Modern charcoal has additives made to it, so it sticks a little bit better when you're drawing. Now, it will get very messy. It gets on your fingers pretty quick. So one thing you could do is wrap it in a paper towel if that bothers you, but your fingers are going to get messy, your paper's going to get messy. Charcoal's kind of a very messy media. So the neat thing about charcoal is, let's say that I was just doing a basic kind of sphere, and I shaded a little bit with the charcoal. Charcoal, it is okay to go in with your finger and blend it out. Now you have to be careful that you're not just smearing the charcoal, that you're actually blending it out. So sometimes you need to put a little extra media on the surface so that you can blend it out. Now the other problem with charcoal is that you don't want to end up getting too dark too quick. It's really easy, since charcoal's so dark, to get dark too quick. So let's say I do a cylinder here. Same thing, I can draw it, put some shading on here a little bit, and then I can blend it out. So with charcoal it's okay. Technically with pencil you're not supposed to use your finger to blend, but with charcoal you can. You just need to make sure you actually shade it first before you smear it. If you're just drawing and then just smearing it like this, that is not how you use charcoal. Okay? So a neat thing you can do is, like, let's say I have hair, something like that, spaghetti, or grass, something like that that's very detailed like this. I can draw it out like this and then shade it with my finger. And maybe it got too dark in some of the areas that I was working. This is where your kneaded rubber eraser is really cool. So the kneaded means you can knead it like dough, and that will clean it. But I can also shape it into like a point, and I can use that and come in and bring back the highlights that I want. So you can almost like draw with your kneaded rubber eraser, so you can bring back some of the details you want. So if I need a highlight on here, I can do like that, highlight stuff. Okay. So really, the trick with charcoal is it makes it super easy to shade something, but it does get very dark very quickly. So you want to kind of plan ahead and know where you're going to have your highlights, and sort of plan for your highlights. So you can go through and you can do this. Now charcoal also is more of a big paper media, so it actually works better if you have big media. So again, I can come back in here and take out some highlights that I want that got covered up. Unfortunately, charcoal is, since it's so dirty, it will kind of kill your kneaded rubber eraser pretty quickly if you're not careful. So you've got to be careful about that. So that's the basics with charcoal. Again, you don't want to go like this and then just smear it. That doesn't create any shading. You actually have to do a little bit of shading with the charcoal and then blend it out so that you get more of the value.